Hello everybody, welcome to LSU Dynasty 2019 NCAA Football 14 Dynasty mode, and we are going to go up against Georgia, and they are a good team, guys. They have A+ down the board. We have some A+, but we have A on offense. And Georgia lost to some good teams. Even though they got 3 losses, it came to Clemson. Also, South Carolina, that give and take. But Clemson being 12-0, you could lose to that team. And then they lost to Auburn. Even though they're 6-6, they're still a good team. We have to watch out for Heisman Trophy runner-up DeAndre Swift of Georgia, the halfback. He's got speed. He's 99 overall. We got John Emery Jr. out there trying to put some work in for the Heisman Trophy. He's in there in the talks. But DeAndre Swift is somebody we have to look out for against Georgia. And it looks like Georgia has the 9th ranked rushing offense at 225 yards rushing. They have the 4th rush defense at 128 yards given up. They do give up a little bit in the pass at 204, and they're 23rd in pass offense at 228 yards. We are the 15th with pass team with 240 yards. We're 7th rush offense with 228. But we are the 126th team in pass defense, giving up 277 yards on average. But we have the number 1 ranked rush defense at 96 yards given up. We're going to see if that's going to contain DeAndre Swift. And look at these star players. Oh my goodness, Clavon Chason, Trevion Davis-Price, he's injured though, and Terrace Marshall Jr. And look at their players. They got some players that they're not even showing as their star players. Look at the injury report. Cleveland is the only person injured for them, and that's a right guard, and he's probable. But Trevion Davis-Price is out for us, so we will be seeing a little bit of Clyde Edwards-Helaire. But I'm going to see you guys down on the field at the coin toss. All right, guys. Georgia versus LSU in the conference championship. And we're going to see if we could get the victory, guys. 8-0, 12-0 overall LSU. Seeing if they're going to play Clemson. 9-3 Georgia. And we're going to see who's going to win this game. It's going to be a good one. Georgia could win this game, guys. So we got to keep our eyes open for everything. And here are your Georgia Bulldogs coming out to the field, and they're amped up, and they can't wait to see if they can get the victory. A champion is going to be crowned, and they're not in the conference championship because they're slouches. And here's your LSU Tigers. It's a game time. Yes, sir. It is game time. Let's go down to the coin toss, guys. Georgia and LSU, and we're here at the Georgia Dome. So Georgia is the home team, I guess. I don't know why Georgia is the home team. We're undefeated. I don't know, EA might have that mixed up, guys. Georgia's gonna call heads or tails. They call tails, and they elect the kick. And there's no win in the Georgia Dome. All right, guys. LSU in the 4th quarter are up 42-17. And the LSU has the ball at the 30-yard line. They're going to hand off to Clyde Edwards-Helaire. He's got some running room. He's going off the way. He's out the sideline. He's in the end zone. Touchdown. A 30-yard touchdown run for Clyde Edwards-Helaire coming in for the LSU Tigers. And even though we're in the Georgia Dome, there's some LSU Tiger fans, and they're amped up. Marshall beat Tulane 20-17. Marshall 9-4 on the season, and they're eligible for a bowl game. And now LSU's going to go ahead and kick this off. And 49-17, guys. Nothing but touchdowns on the board for LSU, 7 of them. And we're going to see some stats, guys. This ball game is over. We're just going to look at a little bit of gameplay just to see how the backups play. And DeAndre Swift was probably shut down. 238 yards passing for Dominic Blaylock. No, Dominic Blaylock was the receiver. That's Jake Fromm. 238 yards and an interception. And here's DeAndre Swift breaking the tackle. He only had 342 yards rushing last season and 2 touchdowns. But he's making a name for himself this season, but he's not doing anything against these LSU Tigers. And here's Jake Fromm going over the middle, hits his man, and he's out of the bounds. George Pickens, 6 receptions, 98 yards for him. Jake Fromm trying to get his team to make this score look a little closer. I doubt if there's a chance for a comeback. Here's a cornerback blitz, and they get rid of it. But they're going to call roughing the passer. You don't see that too much often in college football, but there it is.
First down.
They call it on Jacob Phillips. So Georgia has the ball at the 31-yard line. And they're dropping back to pass and going over the middle. Hits his man. Dominic Blaylock again, 10-yard reception. They're going to say he's short of the first down, 2nd and inches on the 21. Coming out in the half gun, the pistol, and going over on a slant route, hits his man, and that's Dominic Blaylock again for a 15-yard reception. Here comes the Georgia Bulldogs trying to get in the end zone. They need to get in the end zone. And man in motion. And Jake Fromm goes over the middle, hits his man, can't hold on to it to the ground. Nice defense by number 24 for the LSU Tigers. And now coming out in the single back, the spread option. No, that's not the spread option, single back. And hand off to DeAndre Swift, and he bulldozes himself in, and he gets in the end zone. His 17th touchdown of the season, has 1,900 yards. That was last season. And now here he goes with the field goal. That was almost blocked. LSU's going to get the ball here. We're going to see a little bit of offense. 75 plays, 574 yards, 23 touchdowns. Georgia has 20 first downs. It's just they turn the ball over. I don't know. Maybe some big plays for LSU in this game. Got them going. We simulated most of the. Oh, nice run. Yeah, you pick up big chunks of yards like that. You're going to have, you don't need that many first downs. That's 18 yards right there. School record right there with 1,804 yards. Emery Jr. Breaking off some big yards, just gashing this Georgia defense. Delayed handoff, still got running room as Emery Jr. picks up 4 there. He has 231 yards and a touchdown. Tyson Campbell on the tackle, his 7th of the day. 24-49. Here was under 8 minutes left in regulation. Hand off to Emery Jr. He comes on the sweep and got 3 yards. It's going to be 3rd and 3. What do you do here? Do you pass or do you give it to Emery for 3 yards? Clyde Edward-Hilaire. And they're going to hand off to Emery Jr. He gets the first down. He's down the sideline, down to the 30, and inside the 30. And Emery Jr. picks up the first down. He's looking for 300 yards. Yeah, it's 257 yards in this game rushing. Beats the old record at 250. And now on the 26-yard line, handed off to Clyde Edwards-Helaire. He's got running room, breaks the tackle, got 7. And he has 42 rushing yards and a touchdown for Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And this LSU offense is not letting off the gas. They're getting things done here in the Georgia Dome. Another handoff to Clyde Edwards-Helaire. He bulldozed himself for another 12 yards up the middle. And he's just rushing he's gashing his Georgia defense as well. Richard LeCounte with his 5th tackle of the day. And they're going to hand off again, try and get to the outside. John Emery Jr. is brought down in the backfield, loss of 2. And that's Tate Crowder with his 11th tackle, his first tackle of the loss. And now inside the 10, 2nd and goal. Miles Brennan is going to drop, being a gun, man in motion, changing the play. And they blitz him, and he had to get rid of it, and it's knocked away by Mark Webb. Miles Brennan, 3 touchdown passes for the day, 294 yards passing. And this LSU defense is proving why they are undefeated this season by knocking off teams like Georgia. And here's a screenplay to Emery Jr., and he's going to get in the end zone for the touchdown. And then there's going to be roughing the passer call, so the touchdown will stand. And that's on Devontae Wyatt.
Penalty is declined.
What a time to call the screenplay to John Emery Jr. That's a receiving touchdown for John Emery Jr. And the kick is up, and it is through the uprights. All right, LSU victorious. I didn't think Georgia was going to make a comeback. And they did get 31 points, so they did get 14 more points. They had 17 in the 4th quarter, so. But LSU are your SEC conference champions, and they do it again. They've done it before, and they do it again here. And Miles Brennan just played the game with 5 total TDs. And there's the SEC championship trophy given to Oregon. And DeAndre Swift is disappointed that his team didn't get the championship. And hand off to Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Look at this run right here. It just takes off, and he's down the sideline. He's in the end zone. 59-31. What a score. It was one lopsided, but DeAndre Swift goes in and gets in the end zone. But it was John Emery Jr. just getting it done on the ground, picking up yards after yards. And here's the screenplay that pretty much sealed the game right here of any comeback. Boom. And there's Clyde Edwards-Helaire in the end zone. There's a broken tackle by DeAndre Swift, and there's John Emery Jr. down the sideline. And there's John Emery Jr. down the sideline for the screenplay. All right, so Dominic Brewer came in for a little bit, but Miles Brennan with 4 passing touchdowns, 303 yards, wasn't sacked. John Emery Jr., 38 carries for 255 yards. 1 touchdown on the ground. Miles Brennan had a rushing touchdown. Clyde Edwards-Helaire had a rushing touchdown. And fullback Luke Williams had a rushing touchdown. Everybody got into action on the ground. Justin Jefferson, 147 yards, receiving 2 touchdowns on 9 catches. Thaddeus Moss, 51 yards on 4 catches and a touchdown. John Emery, 2 catches for 20 yards and a touchdown. The longest was 11. That was a screenplay. That went for the end zone. Sadiq Charles with 10 pancakes. The left tackle, wow. And defense, Delpit with 10 tackles, 10 solo. And 2 sacks for Neil Farrel Jr. 1 interception by Jacoby Stevens. Pass deflections, Patrick Queen. Derek Stingley Jr. Almost blocked a punt, but did deflect a pass. And he had a pass deflection. Forced fumbles, no forced fumbles. No defensive touchdowns. All right. So there's your stats. We only gave up 74 rushing yards, guys. That's lower than the average. So we held DeAndre Swift to low. And he was their player of the game. Even though he had 3 rushing touchdowns, they only had 66 yards. They put him in there for goal line situations. But it was Neil Farrel with the defensive player of the game. 3 tackles for a loss, 2 sacks, 8 tackles. And Tay Crowder was their star defender with 11 tackles and a tackle for loss. And I don't know if that right guard had anything to do with their running game, but he was missing in action, and so was the running game. And we add a trophy, the SEC championship, to our profile. John Emery Jr. wins the Heisman Trophy in his sophomore year. Wow. John Emery Jr. passed to DeAndre Swift and J.K. Dobbins. We're going to add that trophy to the book. And another trophy is one of Chuck Bernard by Jacob Phillips. I'm gonna add that in there. Clavon Chason won the Bronco Nagurski Trophy, and Cushenberry won the Remington Trophy, the lineman. And Rotary Lombardi Trophy goes to Neil Farrel Jr. And Jacob Phillips won the Linebacker of the Year Trophy. And C. York won the Lou Gorzik Place Kicker Award. Yep, LSU and Nebraska in the national championship game. And Clemson lost their championship game, so that's why they didn't make it. Nebraska's 13-0 and we're 13-0. It's going to be an awesome game, guys, up here. They got some B pluses, some B's, A minus. Nebraska's schedule was a little bit easier than ours. Penn State was one of their harder teams to beat. Minnesota maybe, Michigan maybe was a hard team to beat. Michigan State, they beat Michigan State barely. They beat Iowa convincingly. They beat Ohio State. Oh, that's a hard team. So they got to try to beat us, guys. If they can beat Ohio State, they can beat us. And Ohio State was ranked number 19 when they played. They're ranked number 19 now. But I'll see you guys in the Bowl Conference National Championship game next episode of this series. And I'll see you guys next time. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn your bell notifications on so you don't miss anything. I also have the last game in this series in the end screen right now, and also have the playlist of the series if you want to check out season 1 or season 2, beginning of season 2, and check out how we got the undefeated record in season 2 all the way to the national championship, guys. Until next time, guys, have a great day. Peace.